Dude, you want to play Mario Kart? No, I'm still editing. You know, shut up. I don't want to hear about it. You know, if you just watch my keyboard shortcuts tutorial. Hey dude, can you text me that link to that video? What's up guys, James with Strikey Media here, and today we're going to be learning the top 7 keyboard shortcuts that you need to learn. It's actually more like 13 or 14 or something, but I basically condensed 2 at a time into one, and you'll see what I'm getting at here in a second, because they all kind of go together, and I didn't want to say top 500 keyboard shortcuts. Anyway, let's jump right on into it. So the first thing you want to learn how to do is how to cut and select, all right? The number one skill in editing is actually cutting, knowing where to cut. So let's take this clip and let's go past this blurry portion here, right? And all you're gonna do is you're gonna hit C, right? And you're gonna see that this razor blade tool pops up here. And you can see these are all of your main tools here, and you can see that the razor tool is selected. All you have to do is left click with the mouse, and it'll go ahead and make a slice either where the tool is or where the playhead is. Now we're going to hit V, and now it can select it. Moves off of the cut tool, the razor tool, and selects. Now it can move these pieces, right? And that is C and V, cut and select. And that's going to be your first keyboard shortcut, all right? If you can cut and quickly select and move, that is gonna be your fastest way to edit, so that you don't have to go over here, click on the razor tool, click on here, go back to the select tool, and then move, okay? All right, the next thing that we're gonna learn is how to pause and play. So this one's simple. It should be natively programmed in to be spacebar. So let's see what happens here. We're gonna hit spacebar, boom, it starts playing. You can see the playhead moving here, you can see the playhead moving here. All right, and then if you hit spacebar again, it stops. All right, so pause, or play, pause, okay? And you might have seen that I just zoomed in here. So that leads me to the third one, which is actually zoom in, zoom out. So what happens here if you have a bunch of clips here and you don't want to be scrolling back and forth? So watch what happens here. So this actually isn't moving that fast, right? But what happens if we want to scroll farther throughout the clips? All right, this is taking me forever. You can come down here if you want and move. All right, you can see that even doing that takes a while. Or you can go to your keyboard and use your plus and minus, okay? So these are 2 more keyboard shortcuts. Minus, 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 minus. All right, now we have all of that. And we've got, let's see here, we've got 45 minutes, all right? And now I can easily go, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to the ceremony right here, boom. All right, zoom, 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 plus, 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 zoom in. Now I can scrub back and forth. All right, find what I want, and then minus, 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 minus. Boom, go back. Oh wait, we want to go back to the speeches. Zoom, zoom, zoom. You can do this while it's playing or while it is paused, okay? So plus and minus, that is your third keyboard shortcut. right, your fourth keyboard shortcut is going to be copy and paste. Now I know this sounds dumb, however, this is how I personally use it, right? What I'll do is I'll take all of my wedding clips and I'll drop them in, and I'll leave about 15 minutes of space here in the beginning, okay? So my wedding videos tend to be 10 to 15 minutes long, right? And if it's on the long side, you think that's fine. That's just how I do it. You don't have to make a 10 or 15 minute video. I just tend to go a little bit overboard. That's just me, because I enjoy it. So what can happen is, say you have this clip that you want to use and you want to bring it over here and use it. The problem is now you don't have that original file. So what I do is I try to keep as much of my raw footage over here on the right, and I will literally copy and paste what I need to use. So I'm going to use the plus to zoom in here, hit cut with C, find my next spot, right? Maybe laughing, cut again, V for select, then I'm gonna click to select it, control copy, minus, 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 minus to zoom out, go back to the beginning, and then control V to paste. Now we can zoom back in, and we can see that clip is there. Laugh, 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 ha, 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 ha. So that is your fourth keyboard shortcut. Now, fifth keyboard shortcut that I forgot to mention until now is your home button, all right? So what happens, and this will be split into two parts actually. What happens if you're all the way at the end of all of your clips and you want to quickly go back, instead of going up here and scrolling back, right? Watch this, home button, boom, goes to home, right? End button goes to the end, right? So that's your fifth keyboard shortcut, home and end. And that's gonna quickly jump back and forth between the two, right? So that will greatly speed up a lot of stuff that you do if you need to quickly move around. So between the plus and the minus, end and home, that should help you out a lot. All right, sixth keyboard shortcut is gonna be moving left and right. So we already know how to play and pause. But what if we just wanna move back and forth a few seconds because we're trying to find the exact frame? Like, you know what, I'm going to cut right after she grabs her arm, right? But I keep having to click and then pause and then click and then pause. It takes a little bit of time. So all we have to do is come over here to our arrow pad and go left and right, right? So you can hold it down and it'll go through. Or if you get close and it's like boom, 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 then we can go a frame at a time. Okay? So that's how simple it is. Just like that. All right, your seventh, I think we're on, keyboard shortcut is going to be your in and out, right? So it's now that you've learned how to cut, how to select, how to zoom in and out, how to go forward and back with home, end, arrow keys, all of that stuff. Say that this is the clip that we are ready to export. We're completely done editing, right? We're going to go to the beginning of the clip and we're gonna hit I. This means in. And what you'll notice is that this highlighted area comes up. This says that we can edit this entire area, but what do we want to export? How does a computer know what we want to export? We don't want to export all of this stuff over here. So we're gonna come over here and we're gonna do our I for in and O for out, in, out, right? Now you can see that it just has selected this section here, right? And there's me being a retard, where am I? Oh, there I am, right there. Oh, missing link, right there, missing link. All right, now that we have that and we know what we want to export, how do we quickly export without going up to File, Export, Media, and then pull up this? All we have to do now that we have our in and out set is Control M, boom, just like that. Now we can select our custom settings, 23976, blah, 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 all this cool stuff over here, and then we can hit export, boom, and it starts exporting. All right, so guys, I think that was 8 shortcuts. Maybe we had about 15 total there, but I hope that was super helpful for you. I hope that you can use these shortcuts. Watch this video as many times as you have to. Learn those shortcuts, memorize them by heart, and the best way is to have my video up side by side with another project of yours. All right, And as you run into that situation, or you can even write them down on a piece of paper in front of you, whatever you have to do, and start using it. Use it, use it, use it. If you don't use it, you won't learn it. So mess up, forget, look, check, try it again, do it a couple times in a row, and I guarantee you that in just a couple of days, your editing will speed up so much faster. And if it does, please let me know in the comments if it helped you edit faster, because I know this was the key for me to edit faster. This was the #1 thing that helped me edit faster. So if you like this video, please give it a like. It helps other people be able to see this. And if you want to see more of these videos, please consider subscribing and turning on that notification bell so that you actually get notified when I do drop a new video. Typically it'll be once a week. If I can get more videos stacked up and ready to put out, then I might drop a few, maybe like 2 a week or something like that. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.